Greetings. I'm Dr. Maxine Bryant. I am the director of the Georgia Southern Gullah Geechee Cultural Heritage Center. I am also the director of Africana Studies. And I'm here today to talk to you about Juneteenth, really. Now, the story about Juneteenth actually starts before June 19th, 1866. It really starts January 1, 1863. Now that's when Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, which allegedly freed the enslaved blacks. However, remember at that time, the United States was split. We had the Confederacy and we had the Union. The proclamation could only really impact the Union. That's the only area that President Lincoln at the time had real control over, and that's not where the majority of the enslaved blacks were. There was no real freeing of enslaved people at that time. As a matter of fact, enslaved people, even in Georgia, which was a part of the Confederacy, did not realize or were not really considered free until December of 1864, over a year later. That was when Sherman and his troops marched into Savannah, and that was an indication of the end of the Civil War. That was over a year after the Emancipation Proclamation had been issued. As a matter of fact, December 21st is what we call Jubilee Day in Savannah, Georgia. That's when those enslaved people celebrated their freedom, because the entry into Savannah marked the end of the Savannah War. Now, Juneteenth was not even recognized, and that means the enslaved people in Texas found out that they were free in June of 1866, 3 years after the emancipation. Why? Because Texas was one of the Confederate states. That's one reason. The other reason is because it took news a long time to get to Texas, right? And so Juneteenth is celebrated on June the 19th. That is the day the enslaved people in the state of Texas, the Confederate state of Texas, found out that they were free, and it began to be a celebrated entity that same year, 1866. What are they celebrating? The news of freedom. Can you imagine what it felt like to have been oppressed and know that your ancestors have been oppressed and enslaved year after year after year? What, 400 years? Really? And now you finally get the news that you are no longer an enslaved person. You are now, in fact, free. And so that's what Juneteenth is really about, because we recognize the freedom, not only the freedom, the importance of celebrating that freedom that the people in Texas, the enslaved people in Texas, finally got the news of. So we celebrate it as a country. This has been brought to you by Dr. Maxine Bryant.